Good morning. Back out again. We went home last night actually. The house is a little bit better insulated than my trailer up at the farm here. And it's been so smoky I didn't want to be breathing that in all night. I did the other night before, and my throat's a little bit scratchy today from that. And it's smoky again today, so I don't think we're going to be doing a whole lot. There's only about 8 pallets for this morning, so Dad's coming up with a little flat deck. So technically a full load for that thing. And the battery switch got left on in the forklift and the key ignition switch. So the batteries are stone dead. The last 2 days I've been able to get away with boosting it, but obviously it's not charging because the batteries are just too far gone. And this morning couldn't boost it. It just clicks and barely rolls over, so I'm gonna have to get some new batteries. Anyways, I'm just going to get the skid steer. Dad should be here shortly. It's about 4:30. Thank God it's Friday, and that means it's the weekend, and then I have 2 days to gather all the stuff I need for next week and not really rest. Oh well. Well, here comes Dad, right on time, 5 o'clock. They got it all done. Quick and easy, 8 pallets. Dad forgot his tarp, so he's using pallets on top, empty pallets on top, just to hold the tops on. So we're using the blade to lift up the front end. It's the inside dual that's flat. I gotta put a tube in the inside dual. I got all the bolts broke loose. Pierre's just spinning them out right now. And then we'll use the skid steer to lift the tire up, because why make it harder than it has to be? Alright, we got the dual off the 8770. Put it on the back there for now. Definitely flat. Alright, so I got it done with minimal damage. Some slight grooving, but this tire is old. I didn't punch through it. I did, however, scratch the rim a little bit. So I'm going to take a file and touch that up just to get rid of any jagged edges, because now I'm putting a tube in here. It's doesn't need any sharp edges. Dismounting it from the other side might be a bit of an issue with the amount of force I had to use to push that to get it off. It might pop now that the other side's off, but I'm not too sure. So I got it up in the air. I got Pierre's turning it, and I'm just poking it, and we're going around the bead. Hopefully it's gonna let go. Yeah, keep going. Go the other way. There you go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you gotta go up. That's why. You should be good there, I think. I'm gonna gently try to walk this hub off into the bucket. I'm really happy with how that came off. That came off a lot easier than some of the other ones I've done. And you know what? These were all, well, they weren't loose, but they weren't torqued to the same extent as that outside one. That outside one, oh man, that was tough. Got the tire off, got the bead broke on this side. I'd have never got it pushing from the opposite side with those fork extensions. I would never got it from there. This one was, it was calcium filled, and it's kind of rusty in here. The inside of the rim actually doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of sharp edges. So I'm going to pull this tubeless valve stem off, and then I'm going to have to use a tire bar, pry this part so it's out and over, and then I have to slide the tube in between the rim and into the tire. Easier said than done, but so far this isn't going so bad. That's going to be so nice for putting that tube in. Lift it right up. I'm gonna have to bail some of this water out though with a cup or something. Or not water, calcium actually. Yeah. That's awesome. Way easier than fighting with blocks and bars. All right, we got the tire on. I see my GoPro died or something, but we got it's on. It's able to bear weight. There we go. Nice. All right, we got her on. Pierre's just pumping up the tires. Really happy with how that went. It went a lot easier than I thought it would. Yeah, I usually got to fight with these like crazy. Everything's all tight, good to go. I'm not sure what PSI these are supposed to be at. I pumped them up to 20. I have a feeling it might be a bit much. But they always look like they're too low anyway because this is a very heavy machine. Right, let's hook the disc up. So it looks like the discer is working good. So I'm just going to check on Melissa here and see how the rotor tiller is going. She's working just in the next field over, so I'm just backing up a little bit. See if we can see what she's doing here. That's looking pretty good considering the weeds are 2 feet tall. I don't know why, but this field has grown like crazy. There must be lots of moisture in this piece just below the surface because there's quite a bit has grown in here. She's knocked out a fairly big piece while we were working on them tires. nice. It's too bad the weeds grew so fast in that piece. Nothing else is growing fast, so that's why I said I figured there's probably some moisture in there. That's the only field that looks like that, other than the piece I'm mulching behind me where Pierre is disking. So that 290 case, that turned out to be a really good investment. Haven't had any problems with it. It doesn't burn oil. It's got a small hydraulic leak. It's not a big deal. I haven't had a chance to look at it to see where it is. And yeah, overall that machine, it's really good, other than the fact that there's no air conditioning. I sat in it once. I decided to change the seat because the seat was just absolute garbage. So I took the seat out of the triple nickel that the clutch has gone on, which I haven't even had time to look at. That's been like a month, almost 2 months since that thing decided it wanted to crap out. And yeah, I put a new seat in it. It seems to have good power, good torque. It was pulling that 5,000 gallon water tank, not too much of a problem. In the softer soil, it would kind of spin a little bit, but that's just because that water tank outweighs that little tractor by so much. I think when that water tank is full, it outweighs that tractor by about 5 times. I'm going to do some cleaning up around the pad here. I got tools and all kinds of stuff all over the place after working on the disc and working on that tractor and various other little jobs I've been doing around here. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. God bless.